I'm here in Brookhaven, and there's an amazing party happening in front of my house, but unfortunately I have security that doesn't let anyone get inside here. I'm watching this, and you can see that there's a guy arriving right here. He arrived in front of the house, and apparently he let him get inside. Why can he get inside while I can't? Seriously, this simply doesn't make sense. But I'm going to try again to get inside this party, to see if this time I manage to get inside. Okay, I'm again arriving right here. Dude, I just want to get inside to join the party. I promise that I'm not going to bother anyone. He said, this is a private party only between friends. If you really are friends, tell me the name of that guy who just got inside. You can see that now he wasn't very happy. He's even armed. Calm down. I'm leaving here. Really? He ended up going crazy, so I'm going back home. Seriously, everything that guy did was bizarre. Now there's another person arriving here. For some reason, he's wearing a mask, and it looks like he can get inside. What are the criteria for you to get inside? Seriously, this doesn't make sense. Completely random people enter in there. Somehow, I have to find out what rules this guy is using. But even my friend showed up here, and apparently he has something to say. He said, forget this party. They're just annoying you. Dude, this is not a normal party. There's a lot of incredible things happening here. They have a private helicopter. All the curtains are closed. And they even have a security guard who, now apparently, went back there. Okay, this is the perfect chance to get inside, but the door just got closed. It was even locked, and now I can't get inside anymore. Okay, this is terrible. Really, I'm not going to get inside there even if I try. And now he even went down there, and he's even laughing at me. And now he went back to his totally secret party. One way or another, I'm going to get inside this party to find out what's really happening there. You can see that all the windows are closed except for this window. So now I'm climbing up here, and I'm trying to see what's here. But that guy showed up there, and he put a piece of wood. Okay, this is very bizarre. I can't see what's happening there anymore. Maybe this really is a normal party, or maybe it's something bizarre that they don't want me to see. One way or another, I'm going to infiltrate this party to find out what they're hiding. A few hours passed. I'm trying to open this door, but now the cop is coming here. Okay, I have to get out of here now. So I crouched. You can see that now he arrived here, and he's coming to see what happened. I hope he didn't see me, but now this guy just arrived here. He said, you can leave, officer. The criminal already left. Now he understood that, so he just went back to the police car, and apparently he's already going down there. Dude, what happened was bizarre. They really called the police. I don't know if he knows that I'm right here. He probably didn't know, because he went back there. Now I'm coming right here, but the door locked. Okay, this is terrible. But I'm watching this, and this door is completely open. Okay, I found another way to get inside this house. Wait, but why is his van destroyed? Okay, this is another mystery that I'm only going to solve if I get inside. My goal is to climb up there and see what's happening. Maybe this is the only way. So I'm climbing up here, and well, this part is a good place to see what's happening. Literally, I can see everything. You can see that they put a piece of wood right there, and now I'm seeing everything that's happening here. You can see that it's really a party, but I have to get closer to see even better what's happening. Okay, now I'm going to have to do an almost impossible jump in this part. Okay, I just did this jump. Really? This worked. And now I'm going to be able to see everything that's happening here in this house. It looks like everything here is normal. This means that they're not watching television. Wait, but I'm seeing someone here. Dude, I'm seeing you, and it looks like he saw me. Okay, this is terrible. Many here ended up seeing me, and maybe this will be my end. And now even he arrived here behind me. Okay, I dropped this camera, and now I simply raised my hands. I was just curious to know what's in this party. I'm not going to report to the police what I saw. He said, how can we be sure of that? There's no way for you to be sure. You're going to have to trust me. I don't believe this, but I'm being taken inside here. I don't believe that this is how I'm going to enter the party. Seriously, this isn't as cool as it looks. Now I just arrived here, and all of them are sitting, and there are guns here on the table. Okay, I think I should also sit here. So I just arrived here in this chair. Tell me what you want with me. He said, you're going to help us in our bank robbery. Wait, you want to rob the bank? But there are many cops here in the city, and the bank has several security systems. There's no way to rob the bank without all of you getting arrested. But he grabbed this paper. Apparently, in this paper there are all their plans. Now a few hours passed, and now I'm officially in their group. I know this doesn't look very good, and it really isn't. I'm going to have to help all these criminals to literally rob the bank. I don't know why they need me, but they're watching television, and this journalist appeared. He's really famous in the city, and it looks like he has something important to say. He said, the bank received a security improvement and became one of the safest banks in the world, and this is the bank that you want to rob. I don't know how you have the courage to do this, but he stood up there. He said, you're also in this. If one of us gets arrested, you're going to go with us, and you're going to be arrested for the same amount of time as us. Really, this guy is completely right. If I'm arrested, I'm going to be arrested for the same amount of time as them. Now a few hours passed, and we're all training here, and we're waiting for the van that we're going to use to rob the bank to finally come back here to the house. Okay, guys, let's go. It's finally time to rob the bank. So I'm arriving here in this van. And now that everyone is here, we're ready to go in this. So now this van is coming here in front to avoid problems. We can't attract attention. Look, I hope all of you are prepared to do this, but he's going through a very different path to avoid problems. We can't go through the main avenue. After all, here's the police station, and a van full of people would definitely attract attention. We'll be dropped in front of the bank. Okay, let's go. I want all the money now. And now he got scared and finally raised his hands. So he's arriving there. The bank security guard is looking at him. Finally, he grabbed the secret card and handed it to this criminal. While this criminal watches this security guard, both of us are going to go down down here. Okay, I just arrived here. How are we going to get inside here? But he grabbed this TNT, and now he's going to blow this up. Okay, he came back here behind. I arrived here too, and he simply blew this up. But this didn't open the door. Look, I had an easier idea. I'm simply going to use the card, and it worked. You just had to use the card. I don't know how you thought of that. Dude, let's go very carefully, because we can't activate the lasers. So I'm coming here in front, and I'm doing parkour. Okay, I managed to do this. You're not going to come here too, especially because you're standing here in front. He said, grab one bag of money. I grab another at the same time. We have little time to finish this. The bank alarm can go off at any moment. Luckily, the security guard didn't trigger the alarm. Now it looks like this guy is going to break this glass, because he has to get the key that's inside here. Finally, he broke it, and he grabbed this secret key. With this key, he's finally going to enter inside here. So he used the key right here, and now he's entering here. He's going to have to break this system to finally open this door. Okay, we're ready to get the money. I'm just waiting for the right moment. He grabbed this TNT. Okay, it's now or never. So I activated this, and now the alarm is officially activated. I have to grab this money and get out of here. So now I'm doing this parkour to get out of here. Now he finally ended up arriving here. The cops aren't here yet. He said, let's get more money. Calm down. This is very risky. Everything can really go wrong if we try to get the safe that's inside here. It looks like he doesn't care about that because he's coming right here in front. Okay, I'm arriving right here. He's eventually going to open this door. It's really just a matter of time. So now he's finally arriving here and he's going to open this door. Okay, let's do this. We have to get the money. So he activated the TNT. Look, it looks like that wasn't enough. So I'm going to put a TNT here. And now I activated this. And finally we're going to be able to get this money. Okay, I grabbed this money bag. There's a lot of cryptocurrency here. Okay, we have to get out of here now because we got everything. We're finally escaping right here in front. Now we just have to climb up here. Now I arrived right here. Let's take this money to the van now. We're finally going to escape. So he also arrived here. For sure, that guy is calling the police. There's already a cop coming here. Now he's coming after us. I don't know how we're going to escape from here, because there's no way for us to escape, but now we're coming right here in front. Luckily, everything here worked, but for our bad luck, there's a cop coming after us. Now he's coming back here. For our bad luck, a cop arrived here, and he got out aiming this gun. He really wants to stop us, so he's coming right here in front, and he turned here. Dude, you're very lucky that he didn't shoot. Cops only shoot if we shoot first. This is a very big disadvantage for the cops, but now he's turning up here. Dude, it's time to finally run away from here. So he arrived right in this part, and now all of us have to escape from here on foot. Luckily, these vehicles are still here, so I'm going to take this motorcycle for me. They will also take the motorcycles. All of us are ready to go in this. Meanwhile, the cop is going after the van. All of us are escaping right here in front, but we can't go in the same path. Each one is going to follow a different path. This guy is coming through this path. I'm coming through this other path. Seriously, we're going in totally opposite directions to avoid them catching us, because the more we divide, the better. I doubt that I'd be found right here in front. It looks like me and this guy found each other by accident, because both of us are coming here on motorcycles. But he turned right here. But a cop just appeared here, and now he had to stop. He said, I'm authorized to shoot. You better stop. Now he had to stop and simply raised his hands. Everything that happened there was bizarre, but now I have to come right here because there's a helicopter waiting for me here in the middle of nowhere, and I have to go there now. So now I just arrived here, and it looks like I was the first one to arrive here in the helicopter. It looks like another motorcycle is arriving here, but there's a cop coming here too. You have to come here now. So finally he entered inside here, and he's sitting right here, but the cop is arriving. He had to close the door and simply fly away because the cop was already here, and now we're simply flying. Look, there's a person who unfortunately couldn't come here, which is exactly that friend of mine. He was robbing the bank with me, but now unfortunately it's his end. He said, I only see 2 people here. Where's the third one? Unfortunately, that guy was arrested. The cops made an ambush. You can see that he's being taken inside here, exactly in this prison cell. Literally, he lost all the money and is going to stay here for a long time. He said, what was the point of robbing the bank and now going to jail? This cop is really right. It wasn't really worth it, but from what it looks like, this criminal doesn't care. Now a few hours passed and we're all watching television because we're watching our own news. This journalist is here on the television and he's talking about everything that happened here at the bank. He said, this is no longer the safest bank in the world, but the city police are very good and already managed to arrest a suspect who will be taken to the maximum security prison tomorrow. And now everyone is scared. If that guy goes to the maximum security prison, he'll never be able to get out of there. We have to somehow get him out of here. But I have no idea how we're going to get him out of there. This guy got closer. He said, I have a plan. Let's make an ambush. Okay, I'm going to help you do that because we have to recover that guy now, or else he can report us and we will all be arrested. He said he'd never do that, right? Even the boss is looking at him and it looks like he said yes. I really think that guy would do that. He would report us to get freedom. Now a few hours passed. We're all in this house discussing all the possible plans. He said the best we can do is surround the bus with cars and recover him. That would be a great plan, but I'm sure the bus won't be alone. There will be at least one patrol car, so we'll have to divide ourselves themselves and basically make different plans. One person is going to rescue him, another person is going to stop the bus, and we will have to take care of the cop who will be following the bus now. We're finally in another day. All of us are ready to go in this. So this guy is coming right here in front. Meanwhile, this guy in the van is coming right here in front. He's going to stay near the boat that will take our friend to the maximum security prison. And you can see that now he's arriving here at this farm. He's going to stay hidden here. And now I'm going down here. I hope the normal plan really works. Now he's being taken outside and is going to stay waiting here. From what it looks like, the bus arrived and now it's going right there in front. Simply, he just got arrested and one of the cops is coming here. From what it looks like, he's taking care of this bus. Okay, I'm going to follow them. They're coming right here in front. Now this cyber truck went down here and is simply shooting. So the cop had to stop and now this bus is going back here behind and the cop is shooting back. The two of them are basically fighting. Okay, this is very good because now this bus was separated. They're going in totally different directions. Well, now the only thing I have to do is simply stop this bus. But for some reason, it's very fast. I have to pass it now, but it doesn't let me. Dude, how did you do that? He really never wants to let me pass. But now I'm going to pass right here. And he tried to block me. He really already knows what's happening. Okay, but now I stopped his car. You have to get out of there now. There's no more way to escape. Finally, he raised his hands, and you can see that he's very scared. He said, all this to rescue a bad criminal. The truth is that he's our friend, so now he must get out of here. Finally, he ended up getting out, and I need you to remove his handcuffs. Now he finally removed them. Now raise your hands, and now take 20 steps back. So he started coming back here, and both of us are leaving. He noticed that we left here, but it's already too late because we're already very far away. Now I'm coming to pick up the guy from the van. We don't need plan B. Now he's finally arriving here, and we're going to escape here behind. Okay, I'm coming back here home, but there's a problem. A patrol car is coming here, and now once again we have to get out of here. Literally, I'm escaping right here in front. But it doesn't matter because he's very fast. I'm not going to be able to escape. He's really very fast and he's coming right behind me. Dude, somehow I'm going to have to escape him. The truth is that it's almost impossible to get out of here. Luckily, he went straight, but there's a helicopter coming here. For some reason, it's arriving here in front. It's landing down there. He said, go in the helicopter. He's our friend. And now this cop is coming here. This is terrible. Now really, we have to get to the helicopter before he also gets here. And now he's coming more carefully because he knows that we can simply turn the car out of nowhere. Now we're going to enter the helicopter. Now both of them are here. Everyone is here, but now it's too late. The cop arrived here too late because we're already escaping right here in front. Luckily, everything worked and everyone is here, and now we're going back here home. But I don't know if going back home is a great idea. They already know who we are. He said, so where are we going? This house is definitely unsafe, but up here on the mountain there's a great place where we can stay hidden for a long time. You can see that there's already a cop coming here, and he's coming here to our house. He really came to that house. So now we're coming here to the mountain, which is definitely the best place we can stay. We're arriving exactly here, and he landed down here. We can stay in this cabin until everything here goes back to normal. Now a few months passed and we're all here. Some people are training, others are hungry and are eating, and others are watching the city. Dude, I can't stand staying up here anymore, but it's actually pretty cool because I'm with my new friends. But I'm turning on this television to see what's showing here. I want to know all the news, and it looks like this journalist just appeared here, and he has something very important to say. He said, do you remember the bank robbers? They escaped to Paraguay and were never seen again. The police ends the search for them today. Even he got scared. Now it looks like all of us can go back to our houses. Now I'm calling this guy. Finally we can go back home, and you can see that even he got scared. Everyone is coming here, and we're going down using this ride to celebrate that we're finally free. Okay, all of us are here, and now we're officially going down here and going back home. It had really been months since I last came here. This house of mine was totally abandoned. Now my friend saw me and got really scared, so he arrived here running. He said, where have you been? The bank was robbed, and the city turned into chaos. I wonder who did that. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, you just have to become a member of the channel, and I'll add you on Roblox.